So good morning. Yeah, I'm just down the beach bringing Lucy for a run, and I'm down here. Like, I've done a couple of updates and that on the break walls and that they're doing in front of the Discovery Mall. You can see all the diggers are still here. They're still working, and they've done a lot of work since my last update a couple of months ago. So we'll just come down here and have a quick look, and then we'll get on with the day. Come on, Lucy. Yeah, got the beach dogs hassling Lucy. Come on, Lucy. Lucy never fights with anyone. She's a pretty placid dog. Seems to get on with them all. Anyway, come on, Lucy. Stay away from them dogs. Right, so now just check out here. This whole break wall here is completely new since my last update. It just wasn't there at all. Since that last update, you see these big piles of truckloads and truckloads of huge boulders here. Look at the size of these. They're 1.5 meters round. So it looks like they're going to build up the front of this break wall even bigger. So it starts, you can see where it starts back here. So it's basically going to be about over 10 metres thick, this break wall, you know. Geez, they've done a lot of work since I was down here last. Just check out this. Now, I suppose these are just wave barriers because of that big swell there a few months ago. It was like a cyclone off the West Australian coast, and this place got absolutely smashed, like Discovery Mall and everything. There was waves breaking up into it. So that's what sparked all this work here. Now, the original mounds that were here are just gone now. Looks like there might have been one of them there, and what, 2 little mounds or something. Maybe they're going to make like a little harbour. Looks like there's a big break wall there that's finished, and then they're going to do the same thing here by the look of it. But it's got a gap in the middle, which is right in front of the Discovery Mall, which is weird. So unless in the end they're going to completely fill in the whole lot and make like a little bay in here or something. Okay, so in my last update video, I'll leave a link to that in the end screen, and this is where I was standing here, and it looked like they were going to make a big T section out of the whole thing, but this out the back here is completely new. Now this here was going to be the T section, I suppose, that I thought they were going to build, and it's completely dry in here now. This was all ocean before. So they've built this big break wall here, and then they've got this other one behind it with all the black stone. It's very strange. Maybe they're just going to fill in the lot. We'll climb up on top of this wall and we'll have a look. It's surprisingly how quick they've got all this done. Like, this is like 2 months ago they started this, you know. Well, check this out. It is nice. So in a big spell, I suppose the waves will just hit this and then splash over the top of this. But you can see before where I was in that last video, and I thought they were going to make a T section. Well, this actually, maybe they're going to take these rocks out later, I don't know. But I'd say those pile of rocks over there that we first walked past are going to end up the same as this. It's more or less got a big flat top on it. It'll end up a fishing platform. You see the big sea barrier now they've got along here. Just it goes for 300 or 400 metres, you know. They could be going to build like a little harbour in here, and that's what this gap between the 2 or 4, maybe to park the jukungs and the little boats and stuff. So yeah, very interesting what they've done here. Anyway, that was a little quick update on the Rockwall, and who knows how it's going to end up. It just keeps changing and changing all the time. Anyway, let's get on with our daily routine. So I got Lucy down the beach. I'm going to give her a bit of a run and head back, get some breakfast and head back home. Yeah, so I suppose in another couple of months it'll all be finished and we'll be able to see the finished product of this. But that big break wall they climbed up on, then building the other one the same here. And I'd say they'll set one back here, another big mound to stop the waves coming. And this will make all this sandy area here like a little lagoon, which you'll be able to swim in, I suppose. I'll probably park the jukungs in here, the fishing boats and the locals' boats in here. Yeah, be interesting to see how it goes. You can see over here, there's another 2 mounds of rocks they're putting there. Maybe they're just going to keep doing this all the way along to stop the waves and stop the erosion, because the erosion really is bad at this beginning here of Kuta Beach, and it's nearly washing right back to the footpath, so it'll be interesting to see what they do. Oh yeah. Okay, so there's one thing when you're in Indonesia, after a while you get to know who's from where, whether they're Balinese, whether they're Javanese, whether they're Sumatran, just by their look. Now you greet everyone differently. You can say apa kabar, yeah, you can say that to anyone in Indonesia, but like if you're really talking to someone from Lombok or something like that, well, you'd say like Assalamualaikum or Salam Kanal, and that's more or less to a Muslim audience more. So, and then if you speak to Balinese, greeting Balinese, it's King Kabare, that means apa kabar, it means hello, how are you? And you can say it many different ways. You can say Bagaimana kabar. You know, there's just so many different ways to say apa kabar, say hello, how are you? And it's also that way when you greet people. Now you call people different from where their islands have come from. Like people from Sulawesi you call like dang, right? From Java it's mas. From Bali it's beli. So, you know, from Sumatra it's abang. So when you're talking to a man or something that you know, after a while you get to know, like I said, where they're from, and you actually address them as something different from every area in Indonesia that you come from. So if you're in Bali, learn King Kabare, which is hello, how are you? It's same as apa kabar. And when you say hello to a boy, it's bli. It's not mas, it's not bang, it's not dang. So every island's different. Or if you're not really sure where they come from, you can always just ask them. And you just ask them by saying, Daddy Mana, where are you from? And they'll tell you, well, if they're from Sumatra, you know to call them bang. You know? If they're from Bali, it's bli. So just a couple of useless tips for you. Anyway, we lost Lucy again. Lucy! We've moved along on the beach and now we're in the Padma car park, which is a good spot. It's sort of a meeting spot for all the expat surfers and stuff like that. They always come here to check out the swell. Some pretty good waves out the front this morning. So I'm just waiting for a couple of the lads to turn up. And yeah, let Lucy have a run on the beach. And then we'll move on, try and get some breakfast on the way home. Maybe I don't know, grab a nasi jingo. Now a nasi jingo is just like, you know, the little paper bundles you see with a bit of rice, bit of chicken, bit of veggies in them. They're about 5,000, about 50 cents or something. That's basically what the locals eat, is nasi jingo. It's cheap and it's enough just for breakfast. So we're just looking for Lucy. She's gone for a run down the beach again. I don't know where she is. Yeah, it's a really nice day here this morning. Well, here's old Ibu, who's a friend of mine. Hello, my Peggy. Ibu does a great job here, sweeping the footpaths every morning. I see her every morning. Here's Lucy here. Come on, Lucy. On the boat. Luce. Yeah, it's not bad waves actually for low tide. It's normally better on the high tide, the waves here, but some good little waves coming through actually. Okay, so we're going to head off and hunt some breakfast. Come on, Lucy, let's go. So this week we're going to go travelling, me and Yuli. We're going to go up to Malaysia, up to Vietnam. We'll be up there for, I don't even know how long. 2, 3 weeks, maybe a month, who knows. I've still got plenty of videos scheduled to come out right till the end of August. So I'll probably be putting still 3 videos a week on, minimum 2 Bali videos, and then maybe a Vietnam one thrown in between there. So if you're interested in Vietnam, I'll probably do them on Thursdays. Yeah, it's a great spot. So we're going up to Da Nang. So yeah, it's a really good place. Very similar to Bali, but in a different way. Okay, so you see little stalls like this everywhere around Bali early in the morning. This one is called Jajan.
Hello.
How are you?
Yeah, I'm good. How are you?
Alright, so this is what I was talking about before, nasi jingo.
Yeah, sure.
Nasi jingo ayam, ada?
Yes. How many?
Satu aja.
Satu.
Berapa itu?
7?
7.
Yeah, sure.
All right, well, give us. Yeah.
This pisang goreng, fried banana.
Yeah, ada sepuluh. Is it? Sepuluh ribu, so I know. Berapa ini? 1,000.
Fried banana, ya.
Ya, 3.
3.
Yeah. Just throw them in here. Sini bisa. All right, so I got some fried bananas and a little nasi jingo. That was about $1. All right, thank you.
Okay, thank you.
Thanks, Buck. All right, we'll go and find somewhere to eat. Got you something to eat, Lucy? Now, that was pretty funny because as soon as I walked, I know they're only 5,000, but the other guy said, tell him it's 7. So they charged me 7,000, an extra 2,000 because I'm a bulle, I'm a Westerner, you know. And that's sort of shit you got to cop all the time. Me, I really couldn't give a shit. It's 20 cents, you know. But we'll find somewhere to eat. Eat our nasi jingo. Okay, found a little spot to have breakfast. Off you go, Liz. Right, so this is my little spot. There's a big temple just over here. Now I come here quite a bit actually. Oh, normally buy a meat pie or a nasi jingo or something. And come down here and have something to eat. I've got my little table here, the concrete. And yeah, I'll just show you what a nasi jingo is. Now it's normally in banana leaf or in paper like this. So what it is, just a little bit of shredded chicken, some noodles, some sambal, a bit of egg and a little bit of rice. So you might always get a bit of rice, a bit of chicken, you know, a bit of noodles or whatever. And that's it, nasi jingo. And that's it, breakfast done. I'll take my rubbish home. Pisang goreng. So pisang is banana, goreng is fried, so fried bananas. Very good. If you haven't tried it, try it. It's everywhere.